Yo yo yo, homie! This is a video response to you because agreeing with your theory I do not do. In your video you make the claim that no one can make you feel guilt or shame but yourself. That ultimately it is yourself who decides if you're going to let others make you feel guilty or ashamed. Now that is a very comforting and reassuring illusion of being in control, I'm sure. But believing in such a thing deprives you of the understanding of how the mechanical universe that we exist in really works. What's up? Cause make no mistake, it is an illusion. Or at least I think so. But maybe I'm the one with the illusion. I'm sure I have many of those. But in this case, well, I'll let you guys be the honorable judges of that. Hear my appeal, will ya? Oh man. Nothing is self-imposed. Nothing can react without reacting to something else that makes it react. There can't be an effect without a cause that creates the effect. Take this example. If you didn't feel guilt and shame in the first place, then someone came and told you something that made you feel guilt and shame, then it was they who made you feel guilt and shame. But of course, if you hadn't had the mentality that made you able to feel guilt and shame, then you wouldn't feel it. And so it's also you that make you feel guilt and shame. It's the sum of all factors working together that makes something what it is. Aight? We clear on that? Yeah! What's up? We're fucking... Take away or add factors and the result will be different. I'm not saying it's impossible to avoid feeling guilt and shame. But if someone makes you feel guilt and shame, then it's not your fault. Because either you've never been taught what to do to avoid feeling guilt and shame, or mental structures that has been installed into your head that makes you able to not feel guilt and shame were not activated. Know what I'm saying? You didn't remember what to do to avoid feeling guilt and shame. That's what I'm saying. If you have a center in your brain that reacts a certain way to certain stimuli, and there are no other factors that doesn't make the center react that certain way to that certain stimuli, then that certain center will react that certain way to that certain stimuli. If you drop a ball and there is nothing that stops the ball from falling to the ground, then the ball will fall to the ground. If you try to fuck a guinea pig in the ass and there is nothing that stops you from fucking the guinea pig in the ass, like your dick being too big or you being able to feel guilt and shame, then you will fuck the guinea pig in the ass. Isn't that right, buddy? Oh, you know it's right. You know it all too well. So, that about wraps it up. Amazing Atheist, 2 in the pink and 1 in the stink.